Australia and New Zealand may be going head-to-head on the rugby pitch tomorrow, but today it was climate change they weren't seeing eye to eye on. It was one of the topics that the visiting New Zealand Prime Minister was keen to discuss, and there was also a small piece of history being made as well.
For the New Zealand Prime Minister, it was an opportunity to honour the Anzac spirit at the foot of the New Zealand Soldier, which adorns one of Sydney's busiest bridges. And Australia's RSL welcomed news that both countries are investigating more formal defence ties.
We've always served together, we've always been together, so it's one of those great bonds that we're very proud of.
But New Zealand's Prime Minister says that doesn't extend to a closer defence relationship with the United States as well.
I don't see a return to ANZUS, but I do think an ANZAC contingent is a way of linking together and building relationships.
At a lunch of the who's who of big business, a single economic market was on everyone's lips. But there is a stumbling block.
I cannot, for the life of me, believe that it's in the best interest of Australia or New Zealand to have a situation where we're bringing our two economies together through a single economic market and CER, only to drive them apart through divergent climate change policy.
There's great energy about this Trans-Tasman agenda and the single economic market. You watch, my prediction will be we'll get over the climate change issues.
And just to show that commitment, government ministers were bussed to the Australian Navy's Sydney base for a joint Australian-New Zealand cabinet meeting. This is the third visit to Australia by New Zealand's Prime Minister in just 9 months, but never before has any country been afforded such access to Australia's senior government ministers. Trade, defence and environment ministers were at the table, along with transport, tourism and, perhaps not surprisingly, New Zealand's Minister for Rugby Union. Philippa McDonald, ABC News, Sydney.